In today's video, we're going to be talking about some first world problems here in Grand Theft Auto Online, and I might even make this into a series if you guys think this is something interesting enough to talk about on a weekly or monthly basis, because I was just doing some research and I was looking for things that people were interested in regarding Grand Theft Auto, and recently there was a lot of articles about what I think is a very first world problem. Like, take a look at all these articles right here. Grand Theft Auto Online's richest players are complaining about counting their money. GTA Online's rich players are having trouble counting their money. Grand Theft Auto Online's richest have so much money, they're having trouble counting it. And Grand Theft Auto Online players getting rich, but are visually troubled counting their cash. And honestly, there doesn't seem anything more first world problems than that, than having so much money, you're having a hard time of keeping track of it all. And when I saw these articles, I was thinking that there was probably two people that would fall into the categories of having trouble counting their money. The first would be veteran players who have just amassed so much cash after playing for years on end, and at this point in time probably have every single business unlocked, have mastered the way to do heists, that they just can't keep track of all their money. That was the first group of people I thought would run into this problem. And the second group of people I thought would run into this problem would be maybe newer players that aren't necessarily used to Grand Theft Auto Online, and the fact that Rockstar has been giving out a ton of free money. So Rockstar didn't used to be this generous. I think 2019, 2020, they have given out more free money than ever. And I don't know if they've just realized that, players love that and it attracts more people to the game, or if they think it's a good way to stimulate the in-game economy. But needless to say, every week you're getting free money. Every month you're getting all these cash bonus rewards opportunity. So that's why I figured players were running across these issues. And I actually wanted to dive into a couple of the articles to figure out what was going on, because it seems like there are a lot of players that have these issues. And another thing I forgot to mention, especially for PlayStation guys, you're getting $1 million a month until GTA 5 releases on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So that's even more money that you're getting. And I've said that it's kind of hard to keep track of in-game, because the only way to track what money you've received is if you actually use the in-game website. And that even will only show you like the last 16 transactions that you've made. It won't even tell you really anything long term. And just for fun, I went on the Grand Theft Auto Online social club to even see if you could get an idea of how much cash you've earned. And you actually can, but it still isn't broken down by money received from Rockstar. It's like cash earned from jobs, and then how much has been shared, other, betting, car sales, picked up. And you guys can see there that my amount is mostly jobs. It's like 70% jobs. And then I think the next highest would probably be picked up, which is honestly shocking. But I guess after 7 years, getting 3.7 million off the ground, 4.4 million from car sales. That's not shocking because I do that really right before the DLCs come out. I guess betting would either be like in-game races or the Diamond Casino heist. I'm really not too sure. And then I have no idea what the other has come from. And I don't even remember almost having $500,000 shared with me. But that is how much I have earned. And that's just on one of my accounts. I've, had accounts on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PS4, Xbox One, PC. I'll have another one when the PS5 rolls around if Rockstar doesn't allow you to transfer your accounts or whatnot. So long story short, there's no way on the social club to be able to tell if you've received money from Rockstar. Really, the only way you can keep track of something like that is if you use it outside the game. Like you get like a little spreadsheet saying like, hey, this is how much money Rockstar has given me every single time. So unfortunately, it's a little hard to keep track of. And it looks like other players have noted this frustration as well. In the first article I looked at, which was on GameRant.com, they looked at a post from someone on Reddit, fighter_C3, who made a post saying the real update that we need. And when I'm recording this video, it has almost 40,000 upvotes, which is insane. And they even posted a photo with a better idea of what they would like the in-game dollar signs to look like. And it's actually pretty simple. So the top line is what it actually looks like in game, and the bottom line is what they're asking for, which is literally just commas. And that would make things a whole lot more simple. So the top line is a little bit harder to read because you almost have to kind of count backwards to see how many numbers there are. But in this case, it's very obvious. It's $166,441,178. Just with those little commas, it makes things a whole lot easier. And I'm not going to lie, this is a genius idea. This would be a really good quality of life update that would literally only require Rockstar to add commas where the money is located. And if you guys go to the comments on that post, you'll just see like, yes, I can never tell how much money I have. I never know if I have a billion or a million. That's why this is like the ultimate first world problems. When you can't tell the difference between 1 billion or 100 million, that's when you know you're super rich in GTA Online. Now, what's actually interesting is Rockstar already have the ability to do this because you can actually see commas next to your money. If you go to the pause menu on the top right, beside your small profile picture, it will actually show the amount of money you have with commas. It just won't show if you hit like down on the D-pad when you're in free roam and you're trying to see how much money you have. So Rockstar has the ability to do it. They just can't, for whatever reason, use it in free roam, which is just weird why they don't have the ability to use it in free roam. But I don't know. Maybe that's just like a weird Rockstar-ism. And there's apparently been a ton of other posts as well since this has come out, making fun of how hard it is to tell how much money you have in game. And I agree, even though it is a total first world problem, it is kind of difficult. Like, I get it. Do you have like $1 million or $10 million? It's hard because Rockstar doesn't use spaces. They don't use commas or dots. I don't know if commas or dots are used wherever you're located in the world, but I'm actually kind of optimistic that Rockstar may actually add something like this into the game. You know, with the recent updates they've been doing, they have been addressing many of the community's concerns. Now, some of them have been a bit more obvious, like they've been about, you know, fixing the Oppressor Mark II and nerfing that a little bit, which is probably a bigger issue than adding commas to the money sign. But for what it's worth, I think the Grand Theft Auto Online community has a point here. It really wouldn't be difficult for Rockstar to add commas to the player's money total, and it would make keeping track of a wealthy player's extensive bankroll a little easier. And that's where this really culminates to a first world problem, because do the billionaires of Grand Theft Auto Online really need life to be even easier? I know that's a different question altogether, and we know that Grand Theft Auto Online is a wish fulfillment fantasy, especially for those wondering what it's like to become a wealthy criminal, so catering to that lifestyle wouldn't really be all that ridiculous after all. And I know in GTA Online, we're used to updates that give us shiny new properties and fast, fun vehicles. But what would it be like if Rockstar put out an update where all it is just fixing some of our more mundane and first world-ish problems in the game? Like being able to silence your cell phone or being able to sell properties or businesses that you don't use anymore. I actually think that would go over really well. Now, I think people would get bored of it really fast, but I think it would really improve Grand Theft Auto Online. If Rockstar could do the best of both worlds, that might be a home run of an update. Now, as I'm also sure you guys know, Rockstar are going to be doing a standalone version of Grand Theft Auto Online when it comes out on PS5 and Xbox Series X. So they might be saving those changes for that, because when Grand Theft Auto Online goes solo, they might be able to put out updates and little patches like this a whole lot quicker. So they might save their quality of life update for then. If they do, it means we just have to be a bit more patient. So this is pretty much episode 1 of Grand Theft Auto Online First World Problems. Again, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, because I think this is going to be something that is very community driven. What are some other first world problems in Grand Theft Auto Online that you think players need to be made aware about and that I should potentially touch on in a future video? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.